Hey guys, just fly through Thursday's home workout with you. So mobility work today. First thing we're going to do is a quad stretch. So quad stretch, big muscle in the front of our leg. Okay, just above our knee, right all the way up towards our hip. Okay, so a quad mash. Ideally what we're looking for obviously is, if you have a foam roller, is getting onto that foam roller, working the full length of the muscle. Okay, so what ends up happening with a lot of people is they get onto a foam roller and they just find this kind of small little pocket where they normally literally put the foam roller onto. Okay, so they might just get on and that's the spot, and then they just stay there for a minute. Okay, and they've neglected all up here and down here, so they've just worked in this middle portion. So what I always want you to do when you're doing a bit of foam rolling, okay, and the foam roller is just one tool, remember that. Don't always rely on it as being the one thing that's going to make things much better and all of a sudden you've got excellent mobility. It's just a tool, that's it. Okay, so foam roller, if that's what you have, okay, I'm working the full length of the muscle, so all the way up and down for at least 10 reps. Then work into any kind of sore spots that you might have. Okay, so if I find that there's a bit of a knot here, then I'm going to work into it. Okay, then I might spend a bit of time in a certain other spot and then try and finish it out with about 10 rolls of the full length of the muscle again. So okay, so you'll do that on both sides, talking probably a minute to 2 minutes work on each side with that. If you don't have a foam roller available to you, okay, just go into a quad stretch. Okay, so a good deep quad stretch. Probably the best one in relation to getting into depth of it and everything is getting down into that half kneeling position. Okay, reaching for the foot behind. You might even bring your other hand around as well, squeezing my glutes. Okay, pushing my ribcage down and then pushing myself forward all the way, getting a nice big stretch all the way right down the front of that quad. Is that okay? After that, we're just going to go into some external rotations. So with our external rotations, it is like sitting on the ground, knee bent. Again, we should all know. Okay, elbow resting on top, keeping that wrist in a nice strong position, pushing my elbow down through my knee, controlling that weight all the way right down and pulling back up. Don't try to overextend out that way, okay, or letting the wrist collapse. Just one nice natural position, so there will be slight opening up on the top, that's all. Is that okay? So you'll do 8 on each side with that. And the last thing we're going to do is our lying pec stretch. Okay, so a lying pec stretch, again, done plenty of times, hands extended all the way out. If I'm going to do my left side, I'm going to pull my right hand all the way in, then I'm going to keep that left hand, okay, so palm facing down, fully extended, rolling all the way around, bringing my right foot over and stepping through. Okay, so from there then I'm taking this hand, I'm going to pull it in towards my chest, push it into the ground, and then lifting, so my chest, I'm pushing that chest forward, increasing the stretch on the pec, so you'll feel it coming from the shoulder right down towards your pec in that line. Is that okay? So you'll hold that for about 30 seconds on each side. Okay, so Metcon, and today is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different movements, okay, and you are just working through this for one round. That is all, one round, but the reps are high. So, okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to do 75 lunges. Okay, so our lunges, we can go forward or back with these, but I want you to do them static. Okay, so not walking lunges, we're just going to do them static. So reverse lunge, knee down to touch, 2 feet back together, standing up tall, opposite leg, down, knee touch, 2 feet back together, standing up tall, squeezing my glutes, locking everything out. Okay, so don't want to see this kind of thing. And then hands resting on the knees and going through them that way. Okay, that is just a lazy approach to doing it. So you'll do 75 lunges. Okay, once you have 75 lunges done, then you're going to go into 60 push presses. Okay, so 60 push presses, so it is a lot. So be clever about all of these things, guys. So break them up. It might be do 10, put your weight down, give yourself a couple of seconds, 10, put your weight down, and so on. Okay, so our push press, dumbbell, okay, into that front rack position. Remember, it is a dip and drive, so keeping weight in the heels. We see too many people when we go into a dip, it's like this. Okay, heels are up off the ground. We need to keep weight in our heels, okay, all the time, almost like I'm sliding my back up and down along a wall. Weight is in my heels and then exploding up, and then weight should naturally, but don't try to force it, you may naturally just come up onto your toes with that little bit of leg drive as you push all the way up overhead. And remember, it is not doing this, it is full extension all the way right up, switching hands. as often as you want, as long as we just finish with doing 30 on each side. Is that okay? Once you've that done, third movement is 30 burpees. Chest to floor, straight arm, whatever it is that you normally do, 30 good quality burpees. Okay, remember when we were doing burpees as well, it is triple extension at the top. So ankles, knees and hips need to lock out. So when we jump up, okay, so when we come up, we don't finish like this, okay, and then going back down. Or if we are someone that jumps like myself, that we don't jump and go, okay, it needs to be up tall. Ankles, knees, hips, lock out. Okay, so 30 burpees. Once you have that done, then you're going to go into 30 step ups. Okay, so step ups again, these can be done body weight. Okay, so step ups, foot up onto our box. It is 2 feet up, 2 feet down. So I will go first foot, right foot up, left foot joins it, stepping down, stepping down. Then left foot will lead, right foot joins, step up, step down. Okay, so that would be 2. Okay, so 2 feet up, 2 feet down for 30 reps. Then last to finish, it is 50, okay, 50 cleans. So you're just doing your cleans, that's all, not clean and press or anything. You've done your push press at the start, so it is just your cleans. So taking that weight, okay, so it's from the hang position, chest is up. I'm not doing this, okay, where I'm collapsed over, hunched over, big rounded back and trying to do a clean like this, and then going into a classic bicep curl and just doing that all the time, or the weight coming miles away from my body. So I want to keep up, keeping extended, getting under that weight. Okay, up, getting down and under that weight. So remember, you're thinking of trying to all the way up, getting under, changing and under. What I want from the cleans is I want them to be alternating. Okay, so I want your cleans to be right hand, left hand, left hand, all the way through for the 50 reps. Is that okay? So it is one round of 75 lunges, 60 push presses. Push presses, you don't have to go left, right. You can go 3, 3, 5, 5, whatever it is, as long as you finish with 30 on each side. Then it's 30 burpees, 30 step ups, and finishing off with 50 cleans. That's it, guys. That is Thursday. Talk to you then.